Hi guys, it's Nina here, Mimimina. Welcome back to my channel. So, once again, we are sitting in my bedroom and I'm gonna just talk to you guys because end of the year is coming, and for me I think it's really important to spend some time to reflect and think of what you've learned and what you can do better or what you did really well in 2018, and think about what you're gonna take with you next year. So I decided to think a little bit because obviously I've been living in Korea almost 2 years, and before that I lived abroad in Italy for a year, I lived abroad in Spain for a bit, and I've done it quite a bit, so I decided it's time to actually reflect on what I've learned from spending that time abroad. Hopefully you can take these lessons, that I've done, and then you can apply them perfectly because you won't have to make the mistakes that I've made. I'll tell you guys 5 lessons that I've learned living abroad. Number 1, if you watch my channel a lot, you probably already know what I'm going to say for number 1, which is don't move to a country if you're not conversationally fluent in the language. Don't move to a country if you're not at least conversationally fluent in the language. Like, I'm not going to do that again. And by move to, I mean live there for like more than 2 months, not just a vacation. Like, if you're going to live there. Obviously if you're going on a vacation to a place where you don't speak the language, learn a hello and thank you, you're good. But if you're gonna live there, try really hard to be conversationally fluent before you move there. It will make such a big difference on your experience and your outlook and the whole thing. Just, I had to get that one out the way. Now we got that out the way. Number 2. So this is kind of like a life lesson too. I've learned that money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. You're always gonna get money. You're always gonna spend money, lose money. Like, it's just, I feel like it comes and goes. So don't be afraid to spend your money on experiences. Go on that trip even if you feel like it's not worth it or you don't know the people, or just do it. Money comes and goes. Don't let money hold you back from experiences, basically. Just spend a little money and experiences will always pay you back tenfold compared to that little bit of money you might have kept. People come and go too, so obviously there's that whole expression, some people in your life for a season or a reason, something like that. And like, I agree with that. Some people aren't going to be in your life forever, but for me, that, especially with traveling, that doesn't mean you shouldn't make the most out of the time you have with that person. You might meet people for a week and they're your best friend. They're your best friend for a week, I swear to God. Enjoy it, immerse yourself, because that comes with living abroad. People are constantly moving in and out. Even in Korea, I've made really great friends and they left within 6 months. Like, it happens. So don't let it hold you back from going out and bonding with them. Don't be scared to be hurt, basically. It's like relationships, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, is there even any point of hanging out with her? She's leaving in 2 months. And you don't want to get your heart broken when you realise how close friends you can become. But just do it. It's worth it. Like, I've had my heart broken friendship-wise and in love many times, and I'm still here. I'm still smiling. So just do it. People come and go. Number 4. This one is more practical. Always, always, always keep your eye on Google Flights. Okay, those deals will just come in and out like crazy. I always have a little search. Any destination I'm thinking of going from Korea or anywhere I just wanted to go in the world later on, I'll always be keeping my eye out. And let me tell you guys, I just do random searches, look in different months, and I'm going to do a whole video about flight tips soon. Basically, keep an eye on Google Flights, because I've gotten some amazing deals by doing this. Like, guys, I flew from England, from the UK to Mexico in 2016 for like £150. Like, isn't that crazy? It was a 12-hour flight for £150, and that was just because I kept on going back to the website, every few days or whatever, and I found some good deals. 5 of lessons learned. My last tip, that is, know when it's time to go. Know when it's time to leave a country and move on. Unless you plan to live somewhere forever, you need to realise when it's time to move on. And for me, there's a couple of things when I know it's time to move on. When you've had many experiences, you've learned a lot, you've grown a lot, but you're still in love with the country, I feel like that's a good time to move on. For me personally, someone who's, at the moment, I'm not planning to live somewhere, I'm not ready to settle yet, basically. So I know that a good time to leave Korea, for example, is right now. I feel like I've learned a lot. I've grown so many skills and I'm really starting to know myself as a person. I think it's a good time to move on. I don't want to stagnate. And also I'm starting to get a little bit like things are getting on my nerves. I'm like, I'm not trying to hate Korea, so let me just go now while it's still a bright and happy memory. And you know, it's not to say I won't be back one day, but that's just a point to keep in mind. If you're someone like me that wants to travel the world and see a lot of places, you don't want to get stuck in one place forever. That's a lesson to learn. Anyways, so I hope that made sense, and I hope it wasn't too rambly, and I hope it helped you guys. If you're like me, someone that wants to travel the world and learn about yourself and learn about different cultures, then yeah, thank you for watching.